stage. We want to first thank Miss Lerchie. Yay, Miss Lerchie. Let's give a round of applause. She has worked very hard. I have not seen this play yet, but I have heard that their singing is phenomenal. This group really likes to sing, and they really show in this play, as we've heard. So I'm really excited about hearing them sing. So I'm glad they're doing that. In case y'all don't know me, I'm Miss Monero. Hi. The new assistant principal. I've been the assistant principal for this year, so you guys are my guinea pigs. So I've really enjoyed working with the 5th grade this year. They did a great job, and they are really talented, and so it's exciting to close out the year with such a fantastic group. So we're very excited about them putting on this show. Also, we need to say thank you to their teachers who have worked very hard on getting them here tonight and doing all the things that it took to get them ready. So let's give them a round of applause. And we also really want to thank the parents who helped. There's a lot of parents who helped with this, getting this together, and we want to give them a round of applause too. It takes everyone available, every available hand to help get something like this pulled off. So we just appreciate you all very much. Tonight is a very special dedication to Traylon Thomas. He's a 5th grader at our school. He has cancer, he's battling cancer, and he's been to St. Jude's and back. And we really want to keep that family in our thoughts and our prayers. And we've taken up over $1,000 in donations for the family that will go directly to the family. So, talk for yourself. It's so important that we act as a community and that we support anyone in our university community that goes through anything like that. So I'm really proud of our school for that. And if you guys have any donations you want to give, you're more than welcome to find a 5th grade teacher after the play. And just give them the money, and they'll get it to us tomorrow, and we'll put that in their fund, okay? So, again, it's really important that we take care of our own. So, anyway, we're excited about the program, so you guys all sit back and relax and enjoy American Voices. Yeah.
I think there is only one quality worse than the hardness of heart, and that is the softness of head.
That's President Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States and one of the most colorful voices of America.
Believe you can, and you're halfway there.
Before Theodore Roosevelt was president, he was the first United States volunteer captain known as the Rough Riders, where indeed they were.
A determined conservationist and a true patriot, Roosevelt became president at the start of a brand new century in the young nation called the United States of America.
Do what you can with what you have and where you are.
By the time America was only 100 years old, it had already made its mark as being one of the greatest nations in all of the history of civilization.
Yet we had only 8,000 cars and 10 miles of paved roads.
The average worker made $12.98 a week.
President Roosevelt said,
The government is us. We are the government, you and I.
then he said,
Far and away, the best prize life has to offer is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
and finally he said,
I am only an average man, but by George, I work harder at it than the average man.
that was the character of 1901 America.
As the world turned into a new century, the world was turned into a place where everybody wanted to be.
Patriotism reached new heights in 1904, and the place to be was St. Louis, Missouri, for Louisiana Purchase Exposition, more commonly known as the World's Fair.
There is even a talk of revenge against other countries that seem to cause the conflict.
President Woodrow Wilson said,
Peace has to be a peace of reconciliation, a peace without victory, for a victor's peace would leave a stake, a resentment, a bitter memory upon which terms of peace would rest, not permanently, but only as upon quicksand.
From this idea, the Lincoln Nation was born. President Wilson said this about America.
America is not anything if it consists of each of us. It is something only if it consists of all of us.
altogether America was ready to celebrate and have some fun.
So in 1920s came a new war, and the dance is Cat's Meow.
suffered what has come to be known as the Great Depression. The Dust Bowl, bank closures, collapse of agriculture, the other problems that plagued the nation in times were hard.
America bent but did not break. President Franklin Roosevelt said,
"Where's Franklin?
I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people."
Not everybody loved President Roosevelt's New Deal. Well, it was definitely a new deal in the 1930s. America rolled up the sleeves and got to work finding happiness and satisfaction. Enjoy upbeat song and dance.
It's a deal! It's a deal! It's a brand new deal! It's a 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 brand new deal! It's a new deal! Can you feel the bump? It's a new deal! Everybody jump! Everyone's doing it! Things are looking up! Got a dollar in my pocket, 2 bits in my cup! It's a new deal! It's a new deal! It's a new deal! Can you feel the beat? It's a new deal! Can you take the heat? Everyone's doing it, things are looking up. Got a dollar in my pocket, 2 bits in my cup. It's a new deal! It's a new deal! Jump, 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 everybody! Jump, 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 everybody! Jump, 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 everybody! Jump, 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 everybody! Jump! Do the new deal jump! It's a new deal! Can you feel the bump? It's a new deal! Everybody jump! Everyone's doing it, things are looking up. Got a dollar in my pocket, 2 bits in my cup. It's a new deal! It's a new deal! Let's go!
It's gonna do boy, girl, Yeah.
World War I was supposed to be the end of all wars, but that was not the case. In the 1940s, World War II broke out and American soldiers were back in battlefields in Europe and Asia. Young women were working in factories at home to support the war and as nurses on the war front.
young men were signing up in drugs and being shipped all around the world as defenders of freedom and liberty.
Once again, families and friends were separated, and the loneliness of war took a toll on all Americans. Yet it was a promise of being back together with families and friends that helped boyfriends and girlfriends, brothers and sisters, moms and dads, and all fellow Americans survive the pain of separation and believe in brighter days ahead.
Dear Mom and Pop, it has been almost 11 months since I last saw you, but I look at your pictures many times a day and night and read your letters over and over. This war in Europe rages on and on, as it does in Asia, and it seems like every other part of the world. I cannot tell you where I am,
But it is cold and wet and lonely as can be. I cannot wait till this war is over and I can come home. No need to worry, Mom and Pop. I'll be home with you.
made America a happy and happy country.
Welcome to 1959. Things are looking up, boys and girls. World War II is finally over. The economy is pumping along. America's feeling fine. So get your blue skirts, slick back your hair, get your head spread because America's on the rock and roll.
On the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked.
Very lofty.
We choose to go to the moon.
See what I mean?
We choose to go to the moon and do these other things. Not because they're easy, but because they're hard.
This was the spirit of America in the 1950s and 60s, and the idea of a great young nation burning brighter.
A man may die. Nations may rise and fall, but an ideal lives on.
Our best ideas have always been the ones we worked on together to bring to reality, and with nations to bring to reality.
In very real sense, it would not just be one man going to the moon, it would be an entire nation, and for all of us must work to put him there.
The common dream for a great nation is being passed from one generation to the next.
Let the word go forth in this time and place, to friend and foe alike, that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
That's Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. speaking at the hope of the American dream.
I have a dream that one day my children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character.
The 1960s and 70s were important growing up years in this great country called America. In some ways, they are difficult years indeed.
But for those who believe in the beauty of the dream, we also believe in the struggle, but America always does have the better response.
It is better to light a candle than purchase it.
That's the real dream of all Americans' true voices.
Many people were tired of wars overseas and hope the wars at home. America was ready for peace, love, and brotherhood.
Right on.
It's something. You're doing it.
Peace, love, and brotherhood, walking hand in hand. Peace, love, and sisterhood, across this great big land. All we are asking for is love. All we are seeking is peace. All we are asking for is happiness. For others strive to see. Peace, love, and brotherhood, walking hand in hand. Peace, love,
really stop to look dead in your face.
Woodrow Wilson said, America lives in the heart of every man who wishes to find a region where he will be free to work out his destiny as he chooses.
Theodore Roosevelt said this country would not be a good place for any of us to live in unless we make it a good place for all of us to live in.
As he stepped onto the moon's surface, Neil Armstrong said this is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And America can indeed take giant steps forward.
Today there's a new set of voices in this land called America.
We who stand before you now are the new American voices.
As we grow and learn from those who have gone before us, we add our own voices to the chorus to make the American song.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Listen to the hopes of those who fought for
teaching, and I've had so much fun with these kids this year, and I'm really sad to see most of them go. All of them go. I'm really sad to see all of them. And we are going to dismiss them.
On behalf of the 5th graders and their teachers, we just wanted to thank you so much. I was at a task force meeting on Thursday, and I did not get to see these performances, the 3 on Thursday, and literally my eyes were watering, and it made me realize how fortunate we are that we live in this great country, and I was very touched by the boys and girls. Thank you so much. You did an awesome job. Token of appreciation for you. Can we give her applause?
So we don't have all the kids running off at once. We're going to dismiss them a few at a time. So we're going to start with audience group over here on the side of your sitting.